What's the meanest thing a woman has ever said to you? Matched on Tinder. Before I could even write anything she just said asterisk matched with you to tell you you're kinda ugly asterisk. Tapped me on the shoulder in a club and leaned to my ear to say that I was disgusting and that I should go somewhere else. Found out my soon to be ex-wife told her work colleagues her pet name for me was Paycheck. That cut pretty deep. First girlfriend I ever had told me I was just a placeholder until something better came along. Did wonders for my already shit self-esteem. Had a girl in middle school look at me directly say, "That is the weirdest looking kid I have ever seen." I remember feeling a mix of sadness and annoyance. She said it while at a table with her other 3 stuck-up girlfriends. Comparing me, her BF of 4 years at the time, but now ex, to the type of BF she wants. I want a Lamborghini. Something exciting and fun. You are like a Prius, the safe choice, but if I go get a Lamborghini and crash then I know the Prius won't take me back. Like, excuse the fuck out of me? I can't even talk to you because you don't even know basic stuff. My abusive ex told me she had aborted our child because she didn't want to be infected by my repulsiveness. To this day, I don't know if she was lying about being pregnant or not. You're the reason your father killed himself, and I'm glad I cheated on him, despite the fact you came out. Love you too, Ma. My ex-wife said to me as we were going through a bitter divorce, do everyone a favor and kill yourself. That one sticks. I always liked him more than you. To be honest, I don't think I ever loved you. I have gotten over a lot of what she said to me, but this one still stings to this day. When I was expressing how I felt she was like, "Oh, so I have to also worry about your feelings now?" And I know that sounds provoked, but I swear it wasn't. I legit just expressing me being sad. I asked a girl out a few years ago, and she started laughing and said, "You look like a pig, why would I ever date you?" Fun bonus: April Fool's Day of that year she came and asked me out, and I said yes and she said, "April Fool's, pig," and started oinking. Fun times. The way the Miss Us says I want a divorce, knowing full and damn well that she's not leaving, even when I offer to help her pack her bags, and it's just words that are meant to inflict pain, rather than an actual solution to a transitory problem. My wife said she settled for me when we were having an argument. It wouldn't be that bad if I didn't believe that's how she really feels. I've never been able to put that one out of my mind completely, and even when things are good now I love her a little less than I used to. I asked a girl out at a bar and she laughed, apologized, and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just don't really see Asian guys as men." Pretty sure she was trying to say that she wasn't attracted to Asian men, but she was drunk and said it in the worst possible way. "I don't really see you as a man." She said it in front of a group of our friends. Okay, I'll wait until I'm in my car to start crying. EWW. You look like you'll be a rapist when you grow up. Edit. For everyone asking if she was right, no, she wasn't. We didn't know each other at all. She just popped that off randomly one day in a class in 8th grade. FWIW. It definitely messed me up more than I thought it would. Mom, during an argument, God took your father away because he wasn't teaching you how to be a man, and he was a waste of breath. Ex-girlfriend, while we were breaking up, the only thing I'll miss about you is your dog. My ex-wife once said to me, "Why don't you just kill yourself like your brother did?" This was less than a month after he had killed himself. First and only time I've ever felt the urge to hit a woman. I didn't, though. I'm not in love with you anymore. I'm only married legally, but in my mind I'm single. After 2 kids and 6 years of marriage, found my wife was cheating on me. We were arguing because she was going out with him that night. I just got back from a deployment. Gone for 6 months. Friend of ours came over and told me my mom called her because she couldn't get a hold of me. Told me my dad just had a heart attack. My wife looked at me and said, "When it rains, it pours," and walked out. She's my ex, of course. I remember being 18 or 19 years old with some friends looking at getting my first tattoo at some shop near us. We were standing at the counter cutting up and there were a couple of girls our age waiting nearby who we all started talking to. I don't remember specifically what anybody said until one of the girls stopped to look at me and say, "You know you aren't attractive, right? Sorry, but I'm just being honest. Would you rather I lied?" This is the first thing that came to my mind because I do specifically remember not hitting on any of these girls and as a result being pretty caught off guard when she said that and obviously embarrassed in front of my friends. I've never been rejected by somebody I had no interest in before, lol. I want a divorce and I'm keeping the house. Said to my face as my father lay dying of a heart attack. Spoiler, she did not get the house. I dumped all my savings into a lawyer who uncovered a years-long credit card scheme she was running. One sign here, or you're going to jail for a long time. Conversation later, I was a free man. Edit, I didn't think this would blow up. You all are too kind. Edit 2, HREXTOC on blackmail crowd, keep your pants on. I'm paraphrasing. If I wrote a play-by-play my comment would have been insanely long. She said at the beginning of our relationship, "Everything you love and everyone you know will slowly become mine." Thought she was joking. Ended it with, "Everything you own and everyone you love will slowly become mine, and then I'll leave you." Was told she doesn't see how any woman will ever be attracted to me, and that I should be eradicated from Earth because I'm short. I still deal with insecurities. I don't mind if she's taller than me, but damn man, that one sucked. First time meeting her through a mutual friend. Took one look at me in disgust, and then later on that night she drops it on me for no apparent reason. Apparently she thought I was insufferable. My ex-wife and I were having an argument, and when backed into an intellectual corner, rather than admit I was right or apologize, she saw fit to simply unload on me every insecurity I had ever confided in her. At that exact moment I felt the last drop of love I had for her drain from my heart. She slept with one of my closest friends of 11 years, and then gaslit me about it for 7 months of it being a sexual assault instead of cheating. I can still hear the words, "How dare you question my integrity," anytime I suggested it wasn't. We broke up. Found out she told my cousin it was all a lie, because that's what she thought I wanted to hear. Old friend texted me out tableau, asked how she was doing. OMG, texting you is the equivalent of 9/11. Then no follow-ups. I have no idea what happened or what exactly she meant, and it's always stuck with me. Probably only the harshest, because I was depressed at the time, and was so happy that one of my friends was actually checking on how I was doing. One time a girl said to me, "Wow, you're 22. You're balding like you're in your mid-30s," which seemed uncalled for. Edit, this wasn't a girl I was interested in, so I didn't really let it impact me too much. It was just rude, haha. My fiancé of 1 year at the time, on Valentine's Day, 4 months before our scheduled wedding. "I don't think you're really that attractive. I mean, I guess you're kind good looking but nothing special. Anyway, I've already slept with 2 guys since we took our break last week, and I'm just not feeling marriage right now. Sorry." Edit, thanks for the support and kind words, all. It's unfortunate to say that this situation was about 7 years ago now or so, and now at 32, I'm still in the position of not having a family or marriage. I haven't given up trying, but I'm not sure how far away that is. You're a starter boyfriend. What's that? You're the kinda guy a girl dates to find out what she does and does not want in a relationship. We broke up shortly after, and she did in fact marry the guy she dated after me. Damn, there are some vicious people out there. I'm gonna go hug my wife now, bring her a cinnamon bun. About 10 years ago I lost between 80 to 100 pounds over the course of a year or so. One day a female coworker stopped me in the hall and said how impressive it was and how much healthier I looked. I said something to the effect of, "Oh, thanks, I feel a lot better now. Thanks so much for saying something." She then nods and goes, "Yeah, I mean you used to look like you were pregnant." And I must have looked stunned and didn't say anything in reply, and she got this look on her face like she had something else to say, and I think, okay, she realizes how bad that sounded, she's gonna walk it back now. Then she says, with asterisk triplets. Then she walked away. I was so shocked I couldn't even be mad. I'm still not. I was just kind of amazed. Is it in? My wife called me a piece of shit because I asked to be more involved with planning the monthly budget. Turns out she was opening tons of credit cards and driving me into extreme debt.